Assalamu alaikum and good morning from the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore on the morning of the first day of the third test match between Pakistan and the West Indies. West Indies won the toss. We recorded it earlier, and as soon as we get a chance we'll show you the toss. There it is, in fact, with Harun Rashid there, the two captains. A good toss for Desmond Haynes to win.
Thanks very much. I assume we are batting. Excuse me. Who won the toss?
Imran.
I won the toss. You won the toss. So you must be a happy man to win this crucial. Can you just take the camera?
So the first ball of the third and a vital test match, both sides level, underway. A delay by 20 minutes because the outfield was a little wet because of the overnight dew. The problem, I imagine, we will have throughout this test match. We'll have to sort that out. Very good toss. We talked to Sikandar at the end of this over about the toss. Imran to Haynes. First over of the third test underway. And the first runs. 2 to Greenwich. So Greenwich off the mark, West Indies off the mark. Moin Khan behind the stumps had a wonderful match at Faisalabad, kept very well, took one very good catch and also made some runs. The last Sikandar, good morning.
Good morning.
What about the toss? A good toss to win?
Yes, I think a very good toss to win, and on this pitch I don't think so anybody would like to bat
in place of Saeed Anwar. This is Masood Anwar. Test cap. It's be a great moment, a great day for him. Three for no wicket. And this one lifted. Very, very fine delivery.
It's a very good ball.
5 for no wicket. After that, there's a change in the field. Try and show that to you. Salim Malik has been moved into sort of a leg slip position. See Akram to Greenwich. An interesting over Sikandar.
Yes, as you said, Umar, the first ball, this one too didn't carry to the keeper.
The 4 test caps in this series, new ones, there's Zahid Fazl, just that, get a chance. Javed unfit. Leaves a big hole in the middle order. That's out, caught behind. So, Pakistan amongst the wickets. A very, very good wicket to get. That was the outswinger. Haynes driving. And very neatly taken by Moin Khan.
A very good breakthrough, man.
Marvelous breakthrough. A very fine delivery from Imran. 13 for 1 wicket. Let's see that. One heard the snake even at this distance, and of course the deviation very, very noticeable. A good, very good catch.
Yeah, it's a good catch by Moin.
Yes, he had a fair amount of ground to make up, so West Indies winning the toss have lost their captain designate, Port Moin Khan, bowled Imran.
पाकिस्तान को हासिल हुई जबकि हेंड्स आउट हुए इमरान खान की गेंद पर मोइन खान ने उन्हें कैच किया. बैक फुट पर जाते हुए 4 रन्स के लिए शॉट खेल दिया. कवर बाउंड्री पार कर गई बॉल. 4 रन.
एक अच्छा शॉट विकेट है कवर पॉइंट पर. जैसे कि हरून आप विकेट के बारे में कह रहे थे कि विकेट यकीनी तौर से काफ़ी ड्राई है और उसमें जो बाउंस है अभी तक अनइवन सा नज़र आ रहा है. उसकी वजह एक ये भी हो सकती है कि विकेट जो थोड़ा मैच डिले हुआ है उसकी वजह थोड़ा सा ड्यू, और चूँकि विकेट ओपन थी तो हो सकता है कि विकेट पर थोड़ा सा मॉइस्चर हो और जहाँ पर गेंद पड़ रहा हो वहाँ गेंद रुक के भी आ रहा हो और थोड़ा सा.
अच्छा शॉट 4 रन्स के लिए. डीप स्क्वायर लेग बाउंड्री पार कर गई. रिची रिचर्डसन 5, वेस्ट इंडीज 24 और रिचर्डसन जब भी विकेट पर मौजूद होंगे स्कोरिंग रेट जो है वो बढ़ता हुआ नजर आएगा क्योंकि बुनियादी तौर पर वो स्ट्रोक्स खेलने के आदी हैं. ये देखिए लेग स्टंप पे पड़ी हुई गेंद को स्क्वायर लेग पे खेल दिया 4 रन के लिए.
बहुत ही अच्छा शॉट जिसे ऑफ द टोज गेंद और लेग स्टंप पे पिच थी और बहुत ही अच्छी टाइमिंग के साथ.
विकेटों पे पड़ी हुई गेंद नीची रही. रिची रिचर्डसन मुतमईन नहीं इस डिसीजन से, लेकिन अंपायर ने कहा कि ये आउट. 24 रन 2 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर वेस्ट इंडीज. एक और ही अहम कामयाबी पाकिस्तान को हासिल हुई जबकि दूसरी विकेट रिची रिचर्डसन की उन्हें हासिल हुई जो एलबीडब्ल्यू हुए वसीम अकरम की गेंद पर.
एक अच्छा बॉल जो कि तकरीबन शायद लेग स्टंप पे पिच हुआ. रिची रिचर्डसन लेग साइड पे खेलना चाहते थे, ये थोड़ा लेग साइड से पीछे गए थे. इस बॉल से अंदाज़ा होगा कि गेंद तकरीबन लेग स्टंप पे पिच हुआ, थोड़ा सा मूव हुआ. इस तरह से एक डिसीजन
जिससे लगता है कि जूं बॉलर इस विकेट पे बॉल करेंगे ये विकेट और ज़्यादा रफ और बॉलर्स के जो पैरों के निशानात हैं वो ज़्यादा नुमायां होते चले जाएंगे.
हर विकेट में जैसा कि देखा गया है कि उसमें काफ़ी क्रैक्स अभी से मौजूद हैं. उस क्रैक से ज़ाहिर ये होता है कि विकेट पिच जो है काफ़ी ड्राई है.
ये देखिए आपके सामने वो निशानात जिसका जिक्र हो रहा था अभी.
जहाँ पर पिच ड्राई होती है और काफ़ी ड्राई हो वहाँ पर यकीनी तौर से जो मार्क्स हैं पैरों के वो निस्बतन ज़्यादा वाज़ेह हो जाते हैं और पिच भी जो है गेंद पड़ने के साथ साथ उसमें क्रैक्स कह लें या मार्क्स कह लें वो पड़ जाते हैं.
इमरान खान गॉर्डन ग्रीनिज को लेग स्टंप से बाहर जाती हुई गेंद को कोई स्ट्रोक नहीं खेले. उसमें एक और भी चीज़ है नसीम की, क्योंकि बैट्समैन भी बाज़ औक़ात स्पाइक्स पहनकर बैटिंग करते हैं
तो से बैट्समैन को ये देखना चाहिए.
बिल्कुल विकेटों के दरमियान बॉल और गॉर्डन ग्रीनिज आउट. पुल करना चाहते थे, गेंद आगे गिरी थी और इमरान खान को दूसरी कामयाबी. जबकि 37 रन के स्कोर पर वेस्ट इंडीज के तीसरे बहुत ही अहम खिलाड़ी गॉर्डन ग्रीनिज आउट. 21 रन बनाए और एलबीडब्ल्यू करार पाए। तो इस लिहाज से 37 रन के स्कोर पर वेस्ट इंडीज के 3 खिलाड़ियों का आउट होना, और वो भी नई बॉल पर, पाकिस्तान के लिए बहुत ही उम्मीद अफजा बात। ये देखिए एक्शन रीप्ले, बिल्कुल विकेटों में आती हुई गेंद को पुल करना चाहते थे, गेंद इतनी ऊंची नहीं आई।
ये सही मायनों में गेंद पुल करने वाली नहीं थी, और क्योंकि विकेटों के दरमियान थी और थोड़ा सा गेंद स्लो भी आया है, सही मायनों में उसको कनेक्ट नहीं कर सके। इस तरह से बड़ा सामने आउट अच्छी रखी है, और इस विकेट पर जरूरी यही है दोनों बॉलरों के लिए कि अपनी लाइन एंड लेंथ उसकी एक फ़ायदा ये है कि जो कि अनइवन बाउंस अनइवन होती इस वक्त आउट करने की।
पाकिस्तान ने तीसरे टेस्ट मैच का आगाज बहुत अच्छे अंदाज में किया।
Assalamu alaikum, listeners. Pakistan now certainly on top. The first 40 minutes belonging to them. Imran with 2 wickets now, bowling to Hooper. And both the openers back in the pavilion. Greenwich and Haynes, and along with that, dangerous Richardson and Sikandar.
I think he consults his manager and the
And I think sometimes it's better when you're not sure about the pitch.
So the first bowling change is exactly what Imran figured. 2 for 23. Waqar Yunus to Brian Lara. He got off the mark in Test cricket with a really superb extra cover drive, which is as handsome a way to get your first runs. 49 for 3. Bright sunshine and marginal improvement in the crowd, and they're quite vocal, quite happy. It's a lovely morning here in Lahore. He looks a good player, Brian Lara. A busy sort of player, young, out. That's well bowled. Well bowled. That ball hurried off the wicket. There's a little more in it.
Offset of stump.
Yes.
Once again. It. And the ball, that ball was quick
Yes.
off the wicket.
Super tangling his bat at it.
The West Indian bowlers must be a bit relieved to see this ball.
And one that Wasim Akram bowled in his first over that would lifted 50 for 3. We've got bogged down a bit as well. This is the 17th over being bowled. So 54 for 3, the batsman out. Greenwich, Haynes and Richardson, 2 wickets to Imran, 1 to Wasim Akram. Lara
Umar
6, Hooper 8.
I think Qadir is coming to bowl.
And Qadir is coming to bowl, and Arun Rashid is coming to do the commentary.
वसीम अकरम ने 8 ओवर किए, 2 मेडन 22 रन देकर एक खिलाड़ी को आउट किया। वकार यूनुस 4 ओवर 11 रन दिए, कादिर ने 2 ओवर में 10 रन दिए और मसूद अनवार ने 1 ओवर में सिर्फ 1 रन दिया। और लंच के वक्फे पर
West Indian wickets have fallen. They're 181 for 4. The last wicket fell at 132. A very useful partnership thereafter between Carl Hooper and Gus Logie. Hooper on 78. Very, very good runs. Just one blemish, which was a top catch, dropped by Salim Malik of Waqar Yunus.
he won another breakthrough. This partnership has already scored 49 runs. 49 runs.
So Vakar to bowl to Logie, the first ball after tea. Smacks that one with loose delivery, very short, outside the off stump. And he really walloped that. 4 runs.
Smashing shot.
Yes. That's the 50 of the partnership in 50 minutes. With a very loose delivery. Plenty of room, space for Logie to play that shot.
And very well placed between point and cover.
Vakar now once again to Logie. The pitch for LBW and Logie is gone. So Vakar striking after tea, one a very loose delivery, hit for 4, and then off the second ball he taps Logie leg before. There's Logie walking back. 50-run partnership. There's replay from side-on angle.
I think Vakar is
From the front view.
Vakar seems to be very lucky to get this decision in his favor.
Well, fortune favors the brave. This is Dujon coming in. 185 for 5. Logie, last man out, leg before to Vakar Yunus.
That was a good ball.
Yes, it was through him, yes. Playing and missing. Dujon at the end of a good over from Vakar Yunus. Gave 4 runs, one a very loose delivery, which Logie smashed to point boundary, and then the next ball he was out leg before. That was a replay of that last delivery. First came into Test cricket, I saw who could bat. It was in England. And was very impressed by what I saw, and then he seemed to disappear from the scene and has re-emerged. That's stumping, and very neat bit of stumping by Moin Khan, and Dujon is gone. That's well bowled by Masood Anwar. His first test wicket.
Yes. Congratulations.
And a very fine delivery. It turned. We'll see that on the replay, and very smartly stumped. The end of Dujon. Pretty lonely walk all the way back to the dressing room when you've got 0 against your name.
And the duck is missing now. Here it comes.
There it comes, yes. They're there. The computer boys right next to us. 50 points out. Let's see that replay.
Oh, yes.
Very smart. Very, very good stumping indeed. We'll see that from another angle. And that ball turned.
And well bowled. It was well flighted.
Yes, it turned. And there he goes. Oh, yes, yes. No doubt at all. There's another angle of that dismissal. His left foot right out. Stumps are off, bails are off by then, and he's gone. Very smart stumping by Moin Khan, a good delivery, and the first test wicket for Masood Anwar. Yes, it's a good point raised by Gifty that when they show the duck against batsman who's scored or hasn't scored, why don't they show an egg? Well, you see, I'll have to think that one out. In the meantime, you see that's something again. Well, we'll reserve that for a little chat this evening. In a little bit of trouble. It's Marshall who's coming. And he can be a very dangerous batsman if he should get going. But that was a good sign, that ball from Masood Anwar returned. Very well pitched, well directed. Good cricket that. Comes in now, ball to Marshall. That one turned again, it kicked a little. Very interesting. And this is the first day.
Yes. Just after tea.
After tea. Shoaib fielding. A little more bounce to the Pakistan fielding now. They know they've got a breakthrough. They got the chance to get the West Indies out within a reasonable total. They had them at 32 for 3, and one can't really say that they were let off the hook, because what the West Indies did was they fought back with some very, very high-class cricket. Partnership between Lara and Hooper, and then between Logie and Hooper. To Anwar to Marshall. She's tangled up. Good over.
Good over. Well bowled.
Yes, well bowled. Got his first test wicket.
Seems to be happy.
1 for 26. Is amongst the wickets.
Among the wickets.
करेंगे काल हूपर को। रमीज राजा जो कवर्स पोजीशन पे फील्डिंग कर रहे हैं, और ये भी हो सकता है कि इस तरफ से जो वसीम अकरम को लाया गया है तो गालिबन अब्दुल कादिर को दोबारा अटैक में लाया जाए। वेस्ट इंडीज 211 रन 6 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर।
हारून, ज़रूरी ये है कि जब एक बॉलर फास्ट बॉलर अपना अच्छा स्पेल 4, 5 और 6 ओवर का कर लेता है तो उसको रेस्ट देना मुनासिब होता है।
$192 for 6. And this one is hoisted. We'll have to wait and see. Is it 6? No help from the fielder or the umpire or from the crowd. So, yes, finally, umpire Riaz takes a decision after due deliberation. Sort of one gets the impression of him studying a file before he takes a decision. Even I notice his leg buys. We have to wait for the signal. And this time he took his time saying that that was 6. $198. So Marshall off the mark with a 6. Hooper. It's a nice shot. He's going to get 2. Just a push, not a drive. He stretched forward and then gently pushed the ball. That's going to be 4 byes.
हूपर ने बहुत ही उम्दा बैटिंग का मुजाहरा किया है अब तक और वेस्ट इंडीज को मुश्किलात से काफ़ी हद तक निकाला है। ये बॉल अगले कदम पे खेले, बैट और पैड से लगती हुई गेंद सामने की तरफ आ गिरी। वसीम अकरम बैट्समैन है हूपर और इस मरतबा अच्छी फील्डिंग का मुजाहरा अब्दुल कादिर का, दाएं जानिब भागते हुए अच्छे टाइमिंग वाला शॉर्ट थ्रो का सामना कर रहे हैं वसीम अकरम का। पॉइंट पर खेलते हुए एक रन बनाया, 98 हूपर, 226 वेस्ट इंडीज 6 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर। और ये भी एक ख़ास फ़र्क महसूस होता है, जूं बैट्समैन 100 रन के नज़दीक पहुंचता है उतना ज़्यादा वो मोहतात हो जाता है और फिर वो ज़्यादातर एक रन पर कॉन्सेंट्रेट करता है, जो कि काल हूपर इस वक्त कर रहे हैं।
बहुत ही मुनासिब तरीका, क्योंकि 100 रन के बाद अच्छा तरीका यही है कि एक रनों पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट किया जाए।
अच्छा ऑन ड्राइव, मिड विकेट की जानिब गेंद जा रहा है, शुएब मोहम्मद बॉल के पीछे हैं, 2 रन बना लिए मैल्कम मार्शल ने। 18 मैल्कम मार्शल का, वेस्ट इंडीज का स्कोर 228 6 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर। और इस 7वें विकेट की शराकत में अब तक 42 रन बन चुके हैं। जाने दिया विकेट कीपर के पास। मार्शल और वसीम अकरम में थोड़ी बहुत इस बाउंसर के बाद आपस में गुफ्तगू, कुछ इशारेबाजी, जो कि आमतौर पर टेस्ट क्रिकेट में काफ़ी देखने में नजर आती है।
अक्सर हारून, बड़ी अच्छी बात यह है कि अक्सर क्रिकेट में पहले ज़माने में ये होता था कि लोअर डाउन बैट्समैन को बाउंसर नहीं किया जाता था, और एक स्टेज ऐसा भी आया था कि 1 या 2 से ज़्यादा बाउंसर नहीं दिए जाते। मगर आजकल की क्रिकेट में ये चीज़ बेमानी हो गई है।
काल हूपर को दिफाई अंदाज में कवर पोजीशन पे खेला और 1 रन बनाया। 99 हो गए हूपर के और 229 वेस्ट इंडीज का स्कोर 6 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर, जबकि मार्शल 18 रन पर बैटिंग कर रहे हैं। इस मरतबा कवर ड्राइव, फील्डर थे रमीज राजा कि वो चौका या छक्का खाने के बाद भी बैट्समैन को इनवाइट करते हैं और फ्लाइट बॉल ही करते हैं, जो कि इन्होंने दूसरी बॉल की।
उसको सही मायने में इस्तेमाल करे और विकेट को बाई करने की कोशिश करे। और ख़ास करके इस विकेट पे जहाँ पर गेंद स्पिन हो रहा हो वहाँ पर, और गेंद स्लो भी आ रहा हो, उस पर शॉट करना मुनासिब नहीं। गेंद स्पिन हो रहा हो तो वहाँ पर फ्लाइट दे के ड्राइव कराने में निस्बतन काफ़ी फ़ायदा स्पिनर्स के लिए।
वो है पाकिस्तान, जबकि वेस्ट इंडीज 235 रन बनाने में कामयाब हुआ। वसीम अकरम अब राउंड द विकेट बॉल करेंगे मैल्कम मार्शल को।
पाकिस्तान की कारकर्दगी बॉलिंग का जहाँ ताल्लुक़ है बहुत ही अच्छी रही है, मगर इसके बरक्स फील्डिंग में नुमाया कारकर्दगी नहीं की, ग्राउंड वाइज भी और कैचिंग वाइज भी। अगर ये कैचेस जो ड्रॉप हुए हैं किए जाते तो पोजीशन थोड़ी सी और स्ट्रांग होती पाकिस्तान की।
तेज बॉल विकेटों से थोड़ा बाहर, ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर गेंद गिरा, अंदर आई।
Hooper on 99, Qadir to bowl to him.
I think he has been dropped.
Yes, I was just going to say that. We were covered, but the way Qadir reacted, Hooper got a snick, and let's watch it again. And from the reaction of the keeper, who looks a little disconsolate, well, A second life for Hooper, and that is played to mid-wicket. Anwar the fielder. 235 for 6, and that would be the 5th chance dropped by Pakistan. That's up in the air. There's an appeal for a catch, but it's off the pads. Watch that replay again. See, it's off the pads. His bat was kept well back. Very wide and very intelligent delivery there. He knew that Hooper would have a go. A chance that he could get an outside edge. There is a slip there.
That was a desperate Hooper.
Playing on his nerves now is Qadir. Hooper on 99. It's up in the air again. There's an appeal for a catch. And we'll get our expert Sikandar in on that.
Amir Malik a bit excited here.
But Hooper under tremendous pressure on 99. This is fine bowling by Qadir. A superb over from him.
A very good over.
That was Qadir at his brilliant best.
But he batted very well.
There he is, looking determined. And that's his 100. A delighted Hooper. He's got one after a long time. Hooper's 100. Congratulations. Flashes the computer. And it's 237 for 6.
A responsible inning by Hooper. He played very well. Except the 2 chances he has given. He batted very well.
But a few overs away. Played past Yunus at mid-on, wide of him, 4 runs. Ball dropped short. Marshall really thumping it. Positioned himself beautifully.
And that ball kept low too.
An appeal. Umpire Khizar unmoved. Amir Malik. He's gone inside edge. Onto the stumps. And Akram has broken through. Got a very important wicket at a very interesting time. 247 for 7. And here's a chance, Sikandar, for Pakistan to grab some quick wickets before
the close of play. And a very important wicket. He almost dragged the ball into his own stumps. Trying to play square on the offside. The ball must be low. Got the inside edge. Inside edge into the stumps. A very important wicket for Pakistan.
Malcolm Marshall having 33 innings, high score 44. First over, he's got 2 wickets. We'll give you his analysis after the end of this over. There's Ambrose, 22 matches, 33 innings, 349 runs, 13.42 the average. Fakhar Yunus, 15 overs, 4 maidens, 1 for 51.
This is the first time you will see 3 slips. I mean, throughout the day, this is the second over.
Mushtaq doing some very good work. And the ball seems to be going towards him more than to anyone else. See, Shoaib is at second slip, hands on his knees, puzzled at first. There's Nabil for LBW and he's out. Kept low. Ambrose, a very tall player. The 8th wicket is down, 249 for 8, and we still have 6 to 7 minutes to play. And there comes the duck.
Famous duck.
We won't talk about the egg which Omar was talking about.
Yes, the ball kept low within the stumps. No doubt.
A day which I would say is evenly balanced, Sikandar.
Yes, a good day for both. Let's have a look. The dismissals.
And let's watch the dismissals. This is the first one. Haynes, caught by the keeper, bowled Imran for 3. And this is the second dismissal. Richie Richardson, LBW to Wasim Akram for 5. The wicket falling at 11. Here's the third one. Greenwich LBW for 21 to Imran, the wicket falling at 13. Here's the fourth one. Lara caught by Malik,
Brilliant
44. Brilliant catch, ending a fine partnership. The wicket falling at 95. Here's the fifth one. Logie LBW, wicket falling, he went for 16. Here's the next one. Dujon stumped at 186. He didn't score. That's Marshall, bowled off an inside edge, going at 247. And the last wicket to fall, that of Ambrose LBW to Akram, the wicket falling at 249. The close of play, 250 for the loss of 8 wickets. Those are the final bowling figures. And now we take you back to the studios.
Tripped away, single. One, two, three to Hooper, and the West Indies 277. A really lovely morning, very pleasant for cricket. The Bishop taking full advantage of his height, a tall young man. Single in that, but that being the last ball of the over.
Considering that our batting lineup is comparatively new as it used to be, and it's a pity that Miadad is out of form.
Wasim Akram to Bishop. And obviously, Wasim has his, to Hooper rather, has his fan club. So a great cheer went up when he started to bowl. For a Friday, disappointing crowd.
Very disappointing. Omar, we should have...
And there's a field for caught behind. He's gone, Bishop. That's the breakthrough Pakistan wanted. The right bowling change. And that's Wasim Akram's fourth wicket.
Yes, Omar, as I said earlier, with Wasim Akram coming on to bowl, Pakistan has got through to the defense of Ian Bishop, and it's an excellent effort. And with the score at 278 for 9, things seem to be a little look like a little brighter for Pakistan. They are able to get the last man out, and the last man on the list is Walsh. And Walsh is an experienced test cricketer, and that he can possibly do.
So that's Courtney Walsh now coming in, so Pakistan has got a breakthrough this morning. They've got one of the wickets out.
तमाशाई अब इस आखिरी विकेट के आउट होने के इंतजार में. वॉल्श थे बैट्समैन. दिफाई अंदाज अंदर आती हुई गेंद को मिड ऑफ की तरफ खेला वॉल्श ने, और इसके साथ ही वसीम अकरम का एक कामयाब ओवर खत्म हुआ जिसमें उन्होंने इयन बिशप को आउट किया. अब तक 23 ओवर करा चुके हैं. 3 मेडन 61 रन देकर 4 खिलाड़ियों को आउट किया, और पाकिस्तान अब सिर्फ 1 विकेट के इंतजार में कि वो कितना वक्त लेती है.
यहाँ से बहुत ही कामयाब था, क्योंकि जिस तरह से दोनों बैट्समैन खेल रहे थे काफ़ी पेशेंस के साथ.
स्वीप किया कार्ल हूपर ने. वकार यूनुस है फील्डर. कार्ल हूपर की अब यही कोशिश होगी कि इस आखिरी विकेट पर जितने ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रन वो बना सकें, उतना ही ज़्यादा वेस्ट इंडीज़ के लिए फ़ायदेमंद, और दूसरी तरफ पाकिस्तान की कोशिश के जितने कम रन में इस आखिरी विकेट को आउट करें, उतना ज़्यादा कम प्रेशर पाकिस्तान की बैटिंग पर होगा कि अटैक में स्पिनर्स मौजूद नहीं हैं. एक अच्छा शॉट मिड विकेट के ऊपर से होता हुआ बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर गिरा, और ये छक्का. कार्ल हूपर ने मिडल और लेग स्टंप के ऊपर गिरी हुई बॉल को हवा में उछाल दिया बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर.
स्लाइटेड बॉल जो कि बड़ा अच्छा चांस लेके पूरा पैर बढ़ा के मिड विकेट जाने, और यकीनी तौर से ये रन वेस्ट इंडीज के लिए बहुत अच्छे.
स्वीप करने की कोशिश, गेंद स्पिन हुई विकेट कीपर मोइन खान के पास. वॉल्श के लिए फील्डर्स को ऊपर बुलाया गया है. मसूद अनवार ऊंचा शॉट, लेकिन गैप में 1 रन बना लिया इस नाम में वॉल्श ने. 285 वेस्ट इंडीज, 131 हूपर. एक और ऊंचा शॉट, और इस मरतबा जाहिद फजल बॉल के नीचे, और ये आउट. वेस्ट इंडीज की टीम 294 रन बनाकर आउट हो गई. आखिरी विकेट मसूद अनवार को हासिल हुई, जिन्होंने ये फ्लैटेड बॉल की थी. हूपर ने इसे ऊंचा खेलने की कोशिश की, बॉल स्पिन हुई और बल्ले का बाहरी किनारा लेती हुई हवा में, और जाहिद फजल ने किसी किस्म की कोई गलती नहीं की इस बॉल को पकड़ने में. इस तरह वेस्ट इंडीज की टीम 294 रन बनाकर आउट हुई. कार्ल हूपर जिस तरीके से आउट हुए, बॉल स्पिन हुई बाहरी किनारा लेती हुई हवा में, और जाहिद फजल ये बॉल के नीचे पहुंचे. اور اسے کیچ کیا. ہوپر بہت ہی شاندار اننگ کھیلنے کے بعد آؤٹ ہوئے, 135 رن بنائے اور ویسٹ انڈیز کی ٹیم کا سکور 294 رنز تک پہنچانے میں ان کا بہت بڑا ہاتھ ہے. یہ بہت اچھا کیچ عامر ملک کا,
ورلڈ کلاس کیچ کہنا چاہیے اس کو, کیونکہ انہوں نے بہت اچھی طرح سے جج کیا, جو صحیح شاٹ نہ کھیل سکے.
اور یہ بہت اچھا کیچ عامر ملک کا,
ورلڈ کلاس کیچ کہنا چاہیے اس کو, کیونکہ انہوں نے بہت اچھی طرح سے جج کیا.
لارا تھے جنہوں نے بڑی اچھی بیٹنگ کا مظاہرہ کیا اپنے پہلے ٹیسٹ میچ میں, اور یہ لوگی
LBW تھوڑا سا گیند اندر آتے ہوئے.
اچھی سٹمپنگ معین خان کی, پہلی ٹیسٹ وکٹ مسعود انوار کو ملی.
بڑی اچھی گیند ساتھ ساتھ ٹرن بھی ہوئی ہے.
مارشل جو وسیم اکرم نے ہمیشہ انہیں راؤنڈ دا وکٹ آ کر بولڈ کیا ہے. ایمبروز وکٹوں کے بالکل سامنے, اور یہ کاٹ بیہائنڈ بشپ. مسعود انوار کی ٹیسٹ میچ کی دوسری وکٹ. کارل ہوپر, زاہد فضل تھے فیلڈر جنہوں نے کیچ کیا.
نسبتاً
اس کے ساتھ ہی ہم تھوڑی دیر کے لیے آپ کو اسٹوڈیو واپس لیے چلتے ہیں. ویسٹ انڈیز ہے اور پاکستان کے دو ابتدائی کھلاڑی عامر ملک اور شعیب محمد اس وقت کریز پر موجود ہیں. بیٹنگ آرڈر میں پاکستان کے کچھ تبدیلی, رمیز راجہ کی جگہ عامر ملک کو اوپن کرنے کے لیے بھیجا گیا ہے. یہ شعیب محمد. صورتحال کچھ اس طرح, ویسٹ انڈیز کی ٹیم کی پہلی اننگ میں گرینچ LBW ہوئے عمران خان کی گیند پر 21. ہینز کو معین خان نے کیچ کیا عمران خان کی بولنگ پر, انہوں نے 3 رنز بنائے. رچرڈسن LBW ہوئے وسیم اکرم کی بولنگ پہ 5 رن بنائے. LBW ہوئے وسیم اکرم کی بولنگ پر کوئی رن نہیں بنایا. پہلی بال ایمبروز کی لیگ سٹمپ سے باہر, رن اور 2 کھلاڑیوں کا آؤٹ کیا. لیگ سٹمپ سے باہر بال جانے دیا اسے وکٹ کیپر کے پاس. آج صبح جب کھیل کا آغاز ہوا تو ویسٹ انڈیز 250 رن پر 8 کھلاڑی آؤٹ تھے.
ویسٹ انڈیز جن کی پہلی اننگ کی 3 وکٹ بہت جلدی گر گئی تھیں, اس وقت ایسا لگتا تھا کہ ان کا اسکور بہت کم ہوگا, مگر ہوپر کی اور لارا کی بیٹنگ بہت کامیاب تھا. مگر اس کے برعکس پاکستان کی فیلڈنگ تھوڑی سی, خاص کر کیچنگ کے اندر, جس کی وجہ سے ایک اچھا اسکور ویسٹ انڈیز کا 294.
گرینچ فیلڈر, اٹھتی ہوئی گیند آف سٹمپ پر عامر ملک نے دفاعی انداز میں کھیلا. آف سٹمپ سے باہر جاتی ہوئی گیند کو کٹ کیا, سلپ اور گلی کے درمیان سے ہوتی ہوئی گیند تھرڈ مین باؤنڈری میں لارا کے پاس. 1 رن بنایا پاکستان کی اننگ کا یہ پہلا رن جو عامر ملک نے بنایا اس وکٹ پہ, اور انہیں کسی قسم کی دشواری نہیں پیش آئی. گو کہ ایک آدھ مرتبہ ان کا ایک آدھ کیچ بھی چھوٹ گیا, لیکن یہ کرکٹ میں کیچز چھوٹتے رہتے ہیں اور اسی طرح بیٹسمین جو ہیں وہ بڑا سکور کرنے میں کامیاب ہوتے ہیں. اس لحاظ سے بہت زیادہ ڈسپلن انداز میں بیٹنگ کرنا اس وکٹ پر آسان ہے. یہ پورے اوورز کا ہونا ناممکن نظر آتا ہے. شعیب محمد ہیں بیٹسمین, اور بول کر دیا شعیب محمد کو. بہت ہی اچھا بال, مڈل سٹمپ پہ پڑتا ہوا گیند باہر نکلا, اور شعیب محمد اسے آن سائڈ پہ کھیلنے گئے. گیند موو ہوئی اور آف سٹمپ کی وکٹ کو لگتی ہوئی وکٹ کیپر और स्लिप के दरमियान गई। तो पहला नुकसान पाकिस्तान को, शुएब मोहम्मद बगैर कोई रन बनाए आउट हुए। पाकिस्तान 2 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर, और शुएब मोहम्मद आउट होकर पवेलियन में वापस। और जिस अंदाज में शुएब मोहम्मद आउट हुए हैं उसके लिए मैं इफ्तिखार अहमद को दावत देता हूं कि वो बताएं आप।
Shukriya Arun. You see the replay from the side. Let's watch it in the front. Just takes the off stump. And it went on the outside of the bat, took the off stump, a very fine delivery.
A very good ball, it did.
Good morning, Sikandar.
Morning. Listen.
Fazal, the new man in, 2 matches, 4 innings, 56 runs, an average of 14, and Pakistan starting off in not a very dissimilar fashion. They've always had this problem. There we see the replay again. Shoaib playing inside the line of the ball going past the outside edge. Apparently he had some sort of a mishap this morning, and he's not too well. Fine shot by Fazal, picked off his toes, fast mid-on, Logie after it, so is Haynes, and they've gone through for 3. Beautiful shot by Fazal there, the ball pitched up, coming into him, and he adjusted himself beautifully. Didn't very much, but he didn't stay there long enough. 1 over, 4 runs, 1 wicket. The West Indies broken through.
Ambulance.
Well, there we are. And that's needed, especially with the West Indian bowling.
But there is no grass, no bounce. Not on this pitch. This pitch.
You never know. 5 for 1, Pakistan. As a fine delivery. What a lovely ball that. Fazal, all at sea.
Oh yes, that ball came in, hit him on his thigh somewhere.
The pad, and there's the sick patient now being removed, causing the problem. Ambrose from the college end. But of course there are 2 sides to the fast bowlers. One, of course, is the slow pitch and the variable bounce, and the other is speed through the air. You can do nothing about that. It does come at you very quickly.
And especially the Pakistani batsmen, they love to play their strokes, and I think they like to bat out of wickets where the bounce is even.
Of the grandstand, the VIP box, the pavilion. A slightly better crowd here today, but a very disappointing one for Friday. I think this game of cricket needs genuine marketing for the spectators to come. They have to improve the facilities. They have to have more for the families, for the kids, so that they can all come, have a wonderful day.
Once again, they're having some problems.
So there's only 1 ambulance there, Sikandar. Is there another one?
2.
It's a very similar pattern to what we saw in Australia. What's new? Sensible batting by Amir. Well, there it is, the largest section of the crowd that you saw there. Four runs. Amir swayed away very well there. He didn't take his eyes off the ball at all. He swayed back, and he actually followed the path of the ball and saw it behind him as it beat the wicketkeeper. Just watch him now. Very well done indeed.
It's really difficult for the keeper to stop that ball. It was late swing of the ball.
That's 4 more. Pakistan in double figures. Another section of the crowd. It's just below us to the left here, the VIP gallery. Upish, but well past the left hand of Desmond Haynes' gully. See to the left of your screen, the third man on the boundary. Bowled in. What a ball. Clean bowl. And Amir Malik is gone. Bishop is ripped through his defences, and Pakistan are 11 for 2. And to make an understatement, in dire straits.
Yes, that ball came in very sharply. A usual start by Pakistan.
Superb delivery.
Bishop, who's supposed to be one of the fastest bowler in the world.
What's that again, Sikandar? And immediately Amir Malik knew that there was trouble. He quickly looked back.
I think it went through, yes, through the gap, bad and pad. The ball came in. See? That was the pace of the ball.
It was late.
It was too quick for Amir Malik.
Well, that's the point I was making. 6 innings, 1,570 runs. At an average of 29.62. End of another very good over from Bishop, whose analysis made dream reading at the moment. 11 for 2, 3 overs, 2 maidens, 2 for 4.
Very good piece of bowling by Bishop.
Total, which is 30 for 2. Ambrose to them. There's an appeal for LBW. The full toss. It's gone for 4 leg byes. Very interesting, Khalid. That appeal.
Yes. I think
Very interesting indeed.
Ambrose surprised
I am surprised too, because that was swinging
Ramesh
in,
Raja. It hit the pads
and he offered no shot.
with their fast bowlers.
Yes, they've kept to that formula. He's out. Very delayed reaction from umpire Khizr. LBW. The LBW?
Yes, I think most probably.
Bad man.
Bad man,
Let's take a look at that again. I was a bit unsighted. It's a Yorker.
Yes.
Yes, there it was, yes.
Well, it's a pity losing another wicket, especially that of Zahid Fazl, as he was beginning to shape well.
Now for Salim Malik, and he's come in once again at a critical time, and time for a change of commentators as well, so it's over to Harun Rashid and Naseem Ghani.
ऑफ स्टंप पे गिरी हुई गेंद जो अंदर की जानिब आ रही थी नीची रही और रमीज राजा के पैड पर लगी. एक्शन रीप्ले.
थोड़ा सा गेंद पड़ने के बाद ऐसा नजर आता है कि बाहर जा रहा था, तो बेनिफिट डाउट बैट्समैन के फेवर में.
और रमीज राजा आउट. इस फैसले से नाखुश पवेलियन की तरफ वापस. चौथे विकेट पाकिस्तान की 34 रन के स्कोर पर गिरी और पाकिस्तान इस वक्त निहायत ही मुश्किलात में घिरा हुआ, जबकि उसके 4 खिलाड़ी 34 रन के स्कोर पर पवेलियन में वापस. और अब आने वाले बैट्समैनों में इमरान खान, मोइन खान, ही वाहिद बैट्समैन है। और उसके बाद ऑलराउंडर्स में वसीम अकरम, ये वो बॉल जिस पे रमीज आउट हुए, उठती हुई गेंद ऑन साइड पे खेलना चाहते थे और लोगी ने एक आसान कैच शॉर्ट लेग पे लिया। एक और जाविये से रमीज राजा इस फैसले से मुतमईन नहीं नजर आते और यहां से रीप्ले देखने के बाद भी किसी किस्म का कोई अंदाजा नहीं होता। बहरहाल अंपायर को बहुत कम वक्त मिलता है किसी भी किस्म का फैसला देने के लिए और उसी में ही वो गलती का इम्कान भी हो सकता है। 34 रन 4 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर।
हारून, इस बॉल में जो गेंद पड़ के काफ़ी अंदर आई थी और उनका ग्लव्स और बॉडी उनको पीछे थी, उसमें मुमकिन है कि गेंद उनके नीचे पे हाथ के नीचे से निकली हो और हिप के ऊपर लगी।
4 खिलाड़ी का नुकसान उठा चुका है 44 रन के स्कोर। एम्ब्रोज बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं इमरान खान को। थर्ड मैन की तरफ बॉल गई। इमरान ने अपना पहला रन बनाया। 45 पाकिस्तान 4 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर। पाकिस्तान के जो खिलाड़ी आउट हुए हैं, आमिर मलिक 3 रन बनाए, शुएब मोहम्मद कोई रन न बना सके, जाहिद फजल ने 13 रन बनाए और रमीज राजा इन्होंने 10 रन बनाए। और ये सलीम मलिक आउट। वेस्ट इंडीज जिन कोशिशों में मसरूफ था बिलाखिर उसमें कामयाब, और वो हिकमत अमली जो ऑफ स्टंप और ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर बॉलिंग कराने की हो रही थी उसमें कामयाब। और सलीम मलिक उठती हुई गेंद जो ऑफ स्टंप से थोड़ी बाहर थी उसे खेलने की कोशिश में बल्ले का बाहरी किनारा लेती हुई गेंद थर्ड स्लिप में, और स्लिप फील्डर ने किसी किस्म की कोई गलती नहीं की और पाकिस्तान को एक बहुत आम नुकसान 48 रन 5 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर। और इस नुकसान के साथ मैं इफ्तिखार अहमद को दावत देता हूं कि वो सामने आए।
Imran takes a single out to square leg. .49 for the loss of 5 wickets, and this partnership, which has just commenced, that is the Wasim Akram and Imran partnership. Pakistan in a somewhat similar position to what they were in Adelaide when Akram got his 100. Imran went on to score that fine century as well, and they saved the day for Pakistan. Very similar situation, and that was when Javed Miandad had gone after scoring 50. But 3 slips and a gully now. It could be bat and pad. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. .40 wickets, 23.91, so a very consistent bowler. It's a slow ball. Logie at short square, short forward square. Williams, the keeper, with some water.
This is the man who caused all the problems at Faisalabad in the second innings, Marshall, in that one devastating over, the first after lunch.
It's I think 3 or 4 wickets there.
Two wickets and then a run out. There were 3 wickets that fell in that over. And that's a bit of pessimistic news on your screen. The lowest at Gaddafi Stadium, 114. 12 runs have been added by these two. And that last man was Salim Malik. That's a superb save. There's going to be a run out at the wrong end. Had he thrown at Imran's end, Imran would have been stranded. That was a terrible mix-up.
Played the last during the last open.
Marshall now to Imran. Four runs. Nice shot.
Excellent.
Just the turn of the wrist. Here comes the correction. Pakistan's lowest was against the West Indies, 77. I thought as much. It's the match which I think Marshall got 5 wickets in the first innings and Courtney Walsh 4. And the match finished in about 2.5 days. No ball. 72. There, that was very, very close. It's gone for 4. Went through the legs of Richardson. It's not usual that Richardson lets one slip. That's a nice shot. Played off his pad. Gone for 4. That's 80. 82 or 80. 80. So 8 runs. Wasim Akram, 4 of a half chance.
From 48 to 93. 5 runs short of the 50 partnership. And they've also taken Pakistan to within 2 runs of their first target, which is to save the follower. That's up in the air, and he's gone. Ambrose has got Imran. As he went forward, the ball got the edge, and it just flew up. Or maybe the glove, the way he's holding it, and Pakistan have lost their 6th wicket at 93. Imran out for 17.
Ifti, once again that uneven bounce. The ball just popped up. We will see it from the front cameras. Just have a look. If you can watch it from the other angle. This is the first. It's a strange way of getting out. Let's watch it from the other angle. This is the one. Have a look. Ifti. See? The ball just popped up and got the gloves of Imran
With each other. Moin Khan, 1 match. This is the second, 2 innings. Highest score 32.
Akram Raza, who's performing the duties of a paramedic. Let's turn round. 4 runs to Wasim Akram, a very delicate leg glance from him. Beautifully played. 107 for 6. He got away with it once, but this time again trying to swing him to mid-wicket.
94 रन बनाए थे और मोइन खान आउट। ये गेंद विकेट पे पड़ने के बाद थोड़ी सी रुकी और उठती हुई आई। दिफाई अंदाज में खेलना चाहते थे मोइन खान। बल्ले से लगती हुई गेंद शॉर्ट लेग के फील्डर गस लोगी के पास। इस तरह पाकिस्तान को एक नुकसान उठाना पड़ा। 7वां खिलाड़ी पाकिस्तान का 108 रन के स्कोर पर आउट।
थोड़ा सा अंदर भी आया, ऊंचा भी, और मोइन खान लेग साइड पे खेलना चाहते थे। और सही मायनों में चूँकि गेंद हाइट और स्लो, उसकी वजह से टाइमिंग सही नहीं हुआ और ये कैच सीधा आसान कैच।
नसीम, इस बॉल के पिच होते ही आपने ये भी देखा होगा कि थोड़ा सा मट्टी जो है, मट्टी भी थोड़ी सी बॉल के साथ
जो पिच है काफ़ी ड्राई है।
पहला टेस्ट मैच।
वैसे एक चीज़ इसमें हारून बड़ी वाज़ेह हुई है कि जहाँ पर भी इस किस्म की विकेट हुई है उसमें फास्ट बॉलों को ज़्यादा फ़ायदा हुआ है, इस लिहाज से कि एक तो जो एयरमैन की स्पीड होती है, उसके बाद बॉल पिच करने के बाद जो मूवमेंट और जो स्लो होती है उसको जज करना निस्बतन स्लो बॉल के बैट्समैन के लिए काफ़ी मुश्किल होता है।
मरतबा स्क्वायर लेग की तरफ खेल दिया वसीम अकरम ने और बिल्कुल बाउंड्री लाइन के करीब पहुंचकर रोकने की कोशिश, नाकाम रहे। बाउंड्री लाइन पार कर गई बॉल। 4 रन का इजाफा हुआ। 113 थोड़ा उठा हुआ शॉट था, स्क्वायर लेग की तरफ से होता हुआ गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन पार कर पाए।
Everyone around the world, one of the finest fast bowling prospects, coming along very well, strong, well built, athletic, very, very nice individual, wonderful personality. I would give him the benefit of the doubt there. He left it well alone.
I think it's too good for him.
This particular over, this should be the last. Once again, Anwar taking his eyes away from the ball.
If you see the action replay, once again he tried to head that ball.
Pitch short, and it didn't rise more than hip or chest high.
He got hurt on it.
And I think he got a knock on the left hand. Now that's his bowling hand.
Yes.
The knuckle. Now that can be painful. Umpire having a word.
And he's saying we are getting late for the lunch.
Yes. Morning. Those of you who joined us late or just switched your sets on and wanted to know what's going on here. Well, Pakistan started this morning at 93 for the loss of 6 wickets and to bowl to Anwar with 3 slips, gully, silly mid-on and a short square leg. Really very aggressive field. It's up in the air.
And it's all over.
And it's all over. Logie takes his 3rd catch, or rather 4th catch. Very tentative shot, but once again the softening up process. Once you watch the replay again, just spooned it up, and Logie, absolutely delighted, takes his 4th catch, and Bishop gets his 5th wicket. So Bishop and Ambrose ripped through the whole Pakistan batting, taking 5 wickets apiece. They were marginally helped by 5 overs from Marshall and 5 from Walsh. Their efforts weren't required, so they are fresh for the second innings, and there you see the replay.
Well, at the moment, they have to restrict West Indian in the second innings, and 174 runs is a very big lead on this pitch especially. On the 4th day and 5th day, or you can say on the 4th inning, it's going to be more difficult for the batsmen to bat on this pitch.
The wicket takers for the West Indies evenly shared by Bishop and Ambrose. You notice that Amir Malik is keeping wickets. There he is right in front of you. This is because Moeen was 2 great West Indies openers, Greenwich and Haynes. Perhaps to begin, bowls to Greenwich. Amir Malik keeping wickets in the absence of Moin Khan. And that should have been a cotton ball.
He almost
Very nearly
got
got
it,
it.
but I think that it was a pretty hard stroke. Ball was travelling at a very fast speed.
See that? There it is. Imran getting his left hand to it. He should have caught it. Been a tremendous start. There it was, just the ball popping out of his hand. He's wringing his left hand. But a chance for Greenwich, but cotton bowled. This is the first over of the West Indies second innings. They lead by 172. Greenwich off the mark. West Indies won. Pakistan were all out for 122-38. Scored by Wasim Akram. A very good innings, a responsible innings from him. Wasim Akram. And the end of a good over from Imran. 1 run came off it and a possible chance. Cotton bowled. He should have had Greenwich. Bakar Yunus now to bowl to Greenwich. And he's out caught by that puzzle. So West Indies won 4-1. Without taking anything away from Bakar Yunus. What a terrible shot.
Yes, it was a terrible shot, and the fan
See
scored.
that? Nowhere near. Never in control of that shot. He did get that ball to lift very awkwardly. And there's
I think he got more from the pace rather than any special.
Richardson. And through the cover, that's going to be 4 runs. A typical Richie Richardson shot. He's the in-form batsman. Beautifully carved out to square. Long chase of Kader, and they settle for 2. Good work by Kader, well fielded. A long chase for him, a good throw. They're not going to surrender. That's very delicately cut by, glanced by Haynes. It's on for 4. And who is to blame him? He's probably wearing a forearm guard as well, I don't know. He's got a chest pad now. Helmet, gloves. Imran to Richardson. And is out, caught behind. So Amir Malik gets the catch, Imran gets the wicket, and Pakistan is absolutely delighted.
Omar, there's a tremendous amount of excitement right now.
This is despite the fact that it's a very difficult position for Pakistan, this is a wonderful afternoon's cricket.
Yes, and the Pakistan side is giving the spectators.
Got it?
Yeah.
Just,
Yes.
he was trying to take advantage of the fact that's a one-day shot. And let's take a look at that again. He thought he might sneak that between the keeper and first slip.
Yes.
Javu, I've been here before. West Indies 13 for 2. 4 in the first innings. Akram Raza, Shoaib. Akram Raza fielding for Moin Khan. Again, Haynes. Very strange sort of shot.
2 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर। वकार यूनुस ओवर द विकेट, ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर बॉल ड्राइव करना चाहते थे, बीट हुए। बल्ले के काफी करीब से होती हुई गेंद विकेट कीपर के पास। विकेट पर तो उसका पहला मूवमेंट पिछले कदम पर जाना होता है। इमरान लारा को मरतबा ऑन ड्राइव खेलना चाहते थे और लारा आउट। सलीम मलिक ने कैच किया मिड ऑन की पोजीशन पर। गेंद लेग स्टंप पर पड़ी थी, थोड़ी सी आहिस्ता आई विकेट पर पड़ने के बाद और बाहर की जानिब मूव हुई। उसे मिड विकेट की जानिब खेलना चाहते थे। उनके बल्ले का बाहरी किनारा लेती हुई सलीम मलिक के हाथों में। इस तरह तीसरी विकेट पाकिस्तान को हासिल हुई। 28 रन पर ये तीसरे खिलाड़ी लार आउट हुए, जिन्हें सलीम मलिक ने कैच किया इमरान खान की बॉल।
शॉट खेलना चाहते थे लेग आउटसाइड द लेग स्टंप, मगर गेंद इतना शॉट नहीं था। जो शॉट उन्होंने खेला मुनासिब नहीं था और गेंद चूँकि पड़ के थोड़ी सी बाहर निकली थी, तो इस लिहाज से उनका टॉप एज लगती हुई एक आसान कैच। रिप्ले में देखें, ऑन साइड पे खेलना चाहते थे, गेंद मूव होने की वजह से और थोड़ा स्लो आने की वजह से टॉप एज पे लगी और काफ़ी ऊपर और एक आसान कैच। इस विकेट पे तो ये है कि जो गेंद काफ़ी आगे थी, गेंद देखें थोड़ी सी पीछे थी, आगे नहीं।
वेस्ट इंडीज के बैट्समैन की बैटिंग करने के अंदाज से साफ जाहिर होता है कि वो बहुत ज़्यादा रन जल्दी बनाने की कोशिशों में मसरूफ। 14 रन पर जब रिचर्डसन आउट हुए और तीसरा विकेट 28 रन के स्कोर पर जब लार आउट हुए। साल ऊपर सामना करेंगे इमरान खान का। दिफाई अंदाज अगले कदम पे आते हुए अकरम रजा है फील्डर। इमरान अपना छठा ओवर कर रहे हैं। हेंज उनका सामना कर रहे हैं।
First bounce stopped by Anwar, who dived to his right.
Oh, that's a lovely stop.
Just about a foot ahead as he dived to his right. It's a fine shot, 4 runs. Beautiful shot. Picking the gap between cover and extra cover with great precision. Ball turned quite sharply. No result. Let's watch it again. This time there's an appeal and he's gone. Caught at second attempt. We'll have to see in the replay, it came off the glove or another fielder's hand.
No, through the Amir Malik. He passed it towards the first slip.
And Haynes is out, having faced 54 deliveries, 1-4, got 12, and it's 47 for 4. Logie will be the next man in, and let's watch the replay. Watch the edge. And he's out caught at first slip. May have brushed the glove of Amir Malik. Let's watch it. And then he quickly looks back to see where that ball is going, and the fielder at first slip made no mistake.
Shoaib, we'll have to see it.
Good catch by Shoaib. And again,
No, I don't think so. No. Straight to Shoaib.
47 for 4. Logie, the new man in, and this is the last of the specialist pair. And this would be the last over before tea.
Hooper facing Qadir.
Oh,
Slipper. And Hooper jamming down on that one. Watch it again, bowled from the edge of the crease. Kept low, outside the off-stump.
This over has bowled very well. His line and direct.
The wicket he comes, hits it cleanly, magnificently, past mid-on for 4, and the West Indies now cutting loose against this Pakistan attack and really making the scoreboard move. Look at that clean hit away from everyone.
121 रन पर और आखिरी खिलाड़ी आउट हुए थे 122 रन पर. ये देखिए डिसमिसल जो आज आउट हुए मोइन खान.
बड़ा अच्छा
लोग ने कैच किया.
सीधा कैच था, सिंपल. थोड़ी सी गेंद रुक के आई ऊपर और पूरी ऊपर पैर नहीं गया था.
मोइन खान ने 7 रन बनाए थे. एम्ब्रोज थे बॉलर. ये एम्ब्रोज और वसीम अकरम है उनके सामने बैट्समैन.
फुल टॉस बॉल में ख्याल से इन साइड लगती ही लेग स्टंप पे लगी. एक अनफॉर्चुनेट.
वसीम अकरम ने 38 रन बनाए थे.
बड़ी अच्छी बैटिंग का मुजाहरा किया था वसीम अकरम ने.
ये अब्दुल कादिर हैं. बॉल सीधी उनके पैड पे लगी जबकि कादिर विकेटों के बिल्कुल सामने थे. अंपायर का इशारा था कि वो एलबीडब्ल्यू आउट हुए हैं. कादिर ने 1 रन बनाया था. लोगी का एक और कैच. मसूद अनवार थे बैट्समैन. इन्होंने भी 2 रन बनाए थे और इस तरह पाकिस्तान के तमाम खिलाड़ी 122 रन के स्कोर पर आउट हुए. उसके बाद वेस्ट इंडीज की इनिंग का आगाज हुआ था, दूसरी इनिंग का, और ये वकार यूनुस और ग्रेनिज उनके सामने बैट्समैन है. बाउंसर हुक करने की कोशिश.
गेंद काफी तेज आया.
जाहिद फजल ने क्या, ग्रेनिज ने सिर्फ 1 रन बनाया. और ये दूसरा विकेट वेस्ट इंडीज का. इमरान खान ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर जाती हुई गेंद और आमिर मलिक ने कैच किया. 6 रन बनाए थे रिचर्डसन ने. और ये लारा इमरान खान की बॉलिंग पर ऑन ड्राइव खेलना चाहते थे. बल्ले का बाहरी किनारा लेती हुई गेंद सलीम मलिक के हाथों में. लारा ने सिर्फ 5 रन बनाए. और वेस्ट इंडीज के ये चौथे खिलाड़ी, एक स्पिन हुई गेंद शुएब मोहम्मद ने नीचे जाते हुए कैच किया. हेंज ने 12 रन बनाए और इस तरह बचा दिया है. नसीम, अब तक के खेल में वेस्ट इंडीज ने तकरीबन
Board of Control for Cricket in Pakistan, very keen, enthusiastic follower of the game, keeps himself in touch. Pakistan team, our Malik, Shoaib, Wakar Yunus, Qadir and Wasim Akram, Ramiz, Salim Malik and Imran. And the manager Intikhab Alam, Khizar and Riyaz. So far in the 3 days is 54 overs, and this doesn't count the delay of this morning. That's a lot of overs to have been lost. This is the President of Pakistan. The officials and now proceeding to be introduced to the two teams. I said earlier, he's also the patron of the Board of Control for Cricket in Pakistan. Being introduced to the West Indies team. With him is Desmond Haynes. The president having a word with Gus Logie. And now the president meets the Pakistan team. Mustaq, Kamraza, Moin Khan, Raj Fazl, Sud Anwar Sadiq, who is training this Pakistan team, and that's the doctor. I have no doubt the president inquiring from Imran how he thinks the rest of the test match will go. If not allowed for the fact that we'll almost certainly lose some this evening because of the bad light.
Bad light, and tomorrow...
Which can't be. Hooper 42 and Logie 47. Logie's had a good match. He got 44 in the first inning. That's the play of that Logie cut. Perfectly safe. Logie's had a very good match. He got runs in both the innings, and he also got 4 catches. He should be pleased with life. It's going to be Seem Akram. 135 for 4. This is the second over of the morning. Bit hazy in the distance, but little bit of hesitation and good attempt by Imran. And tucked away, they'll go for 2 and get it quite comfortably. 50 for Logie. Very good innings indeed. And an invaluable one. He came in, he and Hooper came together when Pakistan was really, what that means, how well he's run. Going
it's very obvious that we're going to see Pakistan batting after lunch.
That would seem to be the game plan. You'll want to be about 350 on, I think.
350 plus will be a...
Yes. I think he's going to have a go at Masood Anwar if he can. Very good player against spin. We saw in the first innings. Not at all afraid to use his feet to the spinners. Go after them. 151 for 4. And Kane,
a very good signal.
Very, very good single.
Very good view of Mushtaq, the way he was taking a start.
Kader. And that should be a run out. And he's gone.
Gone.
2 for run out. There were 2 attempts at run out. One against Logie didn't succeed, but the one against Hooper did. Throw from Imran.
Oh, he's just one shot of his 50, Umar.
Yeah.
शुक्रिया उमर। अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाजरीन। पाकिस्तान को चौथे दिन जो कामयाबी हासिल हुई उसका रीप्ले, अब्दुल कादिर ने पहले रन आउट करने की कोशिश की लोगी को, बॉल विक्टम पे लगती हुई इमरान के पास आई। हूपर अपनी क्रीज छोड़ चुके थे और इस तरह हूपर रन आउट।
वैसे विकेट से लगती हुई थोड़ी बॉल डिफेक्ट हुई और सीधी इमरान की जानिब गई, जिसका अंदाज़ा हूपर ना कर सके और एक आसान रन आउट।
क्योंकि वो चाहते हैं कि जल्द अज जल्द कम से कम वक्त में जितने ज़्यादा रन बना लें उतना ज़्यादा उनकी टीम को फ़ायदा हासिल होगा। मसूद अनवर को विकेट पर थोड़ी बहुत मदद मिल रही है और काफ़ी स्पिन कराने में कामयाब हैं शोएब मोहम्मद, जो पॉइंट पर फील्डिंग कर रहे हैं।
और इसीलिए थोड़ा सा उन्होंने रनों की रफ्तार जो है थोड़ी सी कम।
और बिल्कुल विकेटों के सामने लॉगी के पैड पर गेंद लगा। अंपायर का इशारा कि ये एलबीडब्ल्यू, एक अच्छा इन स्विंगर वसीम अकरम का, और ये छठी विकेट वेस्ट इंडीज की पाकिस्तान को मिली जब लॉगी एलबीडब्ल्यू आउट हुए 59 रन बनाकर।
बहुत ही अच्छी बैटिंग का मुजाहरा किया लोगों ने, जिन्होंने बहुत ही जाराना बैटिंग, खास करके परसों शाम को और सुबह, जिसकी वजह से उनकी बैटिंग की वजह से वेस्ट इंडीज़ की पोजीशन नहायत ही बेहतर हुई। और जिस रफ्तार से उन्होंने रन की हैं, खास करके परसों तकरीबन 6.5 के हिसाब से।
वसीम अकरम का एक अच्छा बॉल तेजी से अंदर की जानिब आई और विकेटों के बिल्कुल सामने पैडों पर लगी गैस लोगी को। पर गिरी जबकि ग्रेनेज आउट हुए। दूसरे विकेट गिरी 14 रन पर रिचर्डसन आउट हुए। तीसरे विकेट लारा की थी 28 रन पर। चौथे विकेट हेन्स की 47 रन पर। पांचवी विकेट हूपर की 154 रन पर और छठे विकेट जो अभी लॉगी आउट हुए हैं एलबीडब्ल्यू वसीम अकरम की बॉलिंग पर 155 रन पर। आने वाले खिलाड़ी हैं मैल्कम मार्शल। पाकिस्तान को 2 कामयाबियां हासिल हुई हैं और वेस्ट इंडीज़ के बैट्समैन जिनके जहन में कोई ख़ास हदफ है और गालिबन वो 350 या उससे कुछ ज़्यादा के रन उस तक पहुंचने की कोशिश में मसरूफ़, और पाकिस्तानी बॉलर्स अपनी इस कोशिशों में कि जल्द अज जल्द वेस्ट इंडीज़ के बैट्समैन को आउट किया जाए। क्लोज इन फील्डर्स जिनमें विकेट कीपर का इजाफा है। मसूद अनवर, मैल्कम मार्शल को, मुश्ताक अहमद जो रमीज राजा की जगह फील्ड कर रहे हैं। आर्म बॉल से मिड विकेट की तरफ खेल दिया और 2 रन बना लिए मार्शल ने। 160 वेस्ट इंडीज 6 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर मार्शल 4 डूजॉ 1 और इसके साथ ही मसूद अनवर का ओवर खत्म हुआ। इंट्रोड्यूस टू द 2 sides.
There's an appeal for a catch behind and he's gone. That ball lifted.
Again from that spot.
Got the edge. And that's another wicket down. 7 for 172. a bigger crowd today than what we've seen so far. That replay again. That ball really snarled up, bowled from the edge of the crease, Sikandar.
And the same spot on the seam end, college end. And I think that Ann will going to keep the batsman in double mind. Look at that. Just off the glove.
Not off the bat, it's off the gloves. If you see it, Dujon quickly drawing his right hand away in an effort to avoid the ball. And if one has to choose one particular catch which swung everything, the Western.
Secondly, you must have noticed that the West Indian has played the same side for 3 test matches, and Pakistanis has made about 7 changes. 3 in the second test match, 4 in the third test match, which makes a lot of difference. When you start making so many changes on a side, that means you're not settled.
One 7-2 for 7. There's an appeal for LBW and he's out. And Akram is on a hat-trick. Akram on a hat-trick. Ambrose is out. LBW for no score. And there comes the duck. Long duck goes past Ambrose. One 7-2 for 8. Still got 12 minutes to lunch. Let's watch it again, Sikandar.
Yes, he was plumb. The ball kept low, and he was plumb in front of the wicket. We got out in the same way in the first innings.
Akram did not bowl it from the edge of the crease. Much closer to the wicket. It went straight through, kept a little low. Of course, when Ambrose gets the ball above his ankles with his height, it's a little higher for others.
Now let's see if Wasim Akram can be the first Pakistani bowler to take a hat-trick in a test match.
Well, there it is now. Akram on a hat-trick. And the crowd with him. And it's a bigger crowd today than on other days. Bishop, the new man in. 2 slips. Bishop taking guard.
Wasim Akram already has 2 hat-tricks in one-day international.
Yes.
So if he can do it in test match, he will become the first Pakistani to do so.
And let's see whether he'll bowl his swinging Yorker, either to get it under the bat or onto the pads. Marshall having a word with Bishop. There's the general field placing, 2 slips. Flurry of changes in the field. Akram on a hat-trick. Bowling from the college end. Will he become the first? The crowd with him now. The cheers beginning. There it is. They're cheering him on. This great cricketer who waits anxiously at the top. Bishop settles in. The cheers are still there. There he comes. It's up in the air and it went to the left of Imran.
And that was off the... Oh, that was a catch.
Yes. It went up in the air to the left of Imran, who clutched at it and dropped it.
Imran dropped it.
So the hat-trick saved.
I think that was an easy chance.
And an opportunity for the hat-trick gone. Bowled in! Clean bowled! What an inspired spell from Akram. 173 for 9. The stump uprooted, but just a ball too late.
Yes, I'm really sorry for Wasim Akram, and he almost got that hat-trick. Bad luck to him, but still he's bowled tremendously well. Well, just before land.
Marshall bowled by Wasim for 11, faced 24 deliveries, and the West Indies won 73 for 9. And Akram now has taken 4 wickets. Let's watch that again, Skandar.
That's Wasim Akram's special. The ball which comes in.
What a pity that he missed the hat-trick. Imran dropping the catch at mid-on. That wicket came after they'd crossed over for a single. So Akram so far has got 3 wickets in this particular over, but not a hat-trick.
And 4 balls, I think. 3 wickets and 5 balls.
3 wickets and 5 balls. Walsh, the last man coming out, 173 for 9. The lead now 100, 345. Be interesting to see whether he gets Walsh now, and therefore will be on a hat-trick when the next time he bowls in a test match. Then the appeal for LBW, and he's out, and he is going to be on a hat-trick when the next time he bowls in a test match, whenever it will be. What a sensational over from Akram. What a magnificent over from him, and that's what makes him one of the greatest all-rounders this game has seen, one of the most fiery cricketers, a cricketer who could change the complexion of the game in a matter of moments. And Walsh is out, LBW. The West Indies all out for 173, 9 minutes, or rather 5 minutes before the luncheon interval. Pakistan's target now first 345 to equal, and then 346 to win. Let's watch the last dismissal again. Walsh, LBW, plumb in front of the wicket on the back foot, really. Another look at it, Akram getting the cheers of the crowd after that dismissal. Just gave away 1 run. What an incredible spell from him. There is the last of the dismissals. That leg of his, as you see, on the off stump.
Umar, actually that was a tremendous over. The only thing is missing is the hat-trick.
Yes,
people crossing.
I quite agree with that, because we'll come back to that. Ambrose now to bowl to Amir Malik. You're absolutely right, Sikandar. We've had occasion to point that out several times on this ground. There should be somebody posted there to stop people from moving about. Very disturbing. Disturbs the concentration of the batsman. He's got problems enough of his own. So, 345 is the West Indian overall lead. Ambrose to Amir Malik. Up in the air, and Logi's caught him. And the West Indies strike in the second ball of Pakistan's innings.
From the
Amir
college
Malik.
end.
From the college end, that's the end you were talking about. Very good catch by Gus Logie. Amir Malik, will see that on the replay. Out for no score. So the first wicket down without any runs on the board. And it's looking very, very difficult for Pakistan. Dug short, up in the air, there's nothing he could do about it.
And a very good
what
catch.
A fine catch by Gus Logie. Tremendous catch. He was wide awake, very alert.
Now we have to see what is the world record for the catches for a fielder. 7 catches, and how many Logie has taken so
So
far?
you see that again.
5. Oh, what a catch.
What a catch.
What a catch.
Tremendous anticipation. Waiting was been placed there for that catch, and he was ready for it. Grab bounce of that ball, and Logie stretching out. So
Umar Logie has already taken 5, so 2 more to equal the world record.
that's right. We'll wait and see. So no score, and 1 wicket down. Second ball of the innings. Amir Malik caught Logie at short leg, bowled Ambrose. Shoaib now coming in. It's a nasty delivery, the one that got Amir Malik. Well played by Shoaib. Very well played. End of a very good over from Ambrose, in which he got the wicket of Amir Malik. So no score, 1 wicket down. The West Indian lead 345. First run for Pakistan. In fact, 2. So Ramiz off the mark. Pakistan off the mark. 2 for 1 wicket. Yes, there it is. The tallest cricketer in the world and the shortest. Test cricketer, that is. There's 341 for 9, Pakistan's highest in a test match in the 4th innings. And they just held on to get a draw. Only the bowler appealed. Sting delivery. 7 for 1 wicket. Bishop to Ramiz. Turn him away very neatly. He's going to get runs off that. 4.
Lovely shot.
Yes, very good shot from Ramiz, and it must do his confidence a lot of good.
उस डिपार्टमेंट के अंदर
ड्राइव किया शुएब मोहम्मद ने, से बाएं जानिब गिरते हुए डेस्मंड हेन्स ने। ये देखिए ड्राइव किया पिछले कदम पे हवा में गेंद, और डेस्मंड हेन्स उसे पकड़ने में नाकाम रहे, और इस तरह एक मौका मिला शुएब मोहम्मद को।
काफ़ी दूर उन्होंने जाके शॉट खेला था, और साथ साथ जो गेंद जहाँ पिच हुई है वहाँ से थोड़ी मिट्टी भी उठी है। इस लिहाज से एक अच्छा मौका पाकिस्तान के लिए।
Ramiz faced 48 deliveries, 2 fours, he's on 21, the score 43 for 1. Left for tea. Marshall the bowler, Shoaib the batsman. (44 for 1). Stiff guard. Flights it, does Hooper, and it's a lovely shot through covers. It's going to be a long chase for Lara. And he won't get to it. 4 runs. Shoaib saw that one very quickly. It was flighted well up to him. He knows Hooper doesn't spin that much.
Which lived.
One of them, Logie.
ये हेंज शॉट एक्स्ट्रा कवर पोजीशन पर आ गए. अच्छा शॉट. वॉल्श ने बाउंड्री लाइन के करीब बॉल को रोका. 2 रन बना लिए शुएब मोहम्मद. पाकिस्तान एक खिलाड़ी के नुकसान पर. शुएब 30, रमीज राजा 39.
दोनों बैट्समैनों के दरमियान एक अच्छी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट जो पहली दफा देखने में आ रही है.
Run up. So missing the leg stump. Rami is facing. Ball in! That ball kept very low. And Ramiz got his bat down, but not quickly enough. And it went under his bat. In fact, it may have got the edge. And Ramiz, after valiant effort, a superb effort, is out for 41. A very good innings, dismissed for no fault of his. And let's watch it again.
Ball capped low and came back to...
Absolutely no chance keeping that one out. See, it went almost under his bat, took the off stump.
We might see a night watchman now, if they...
Yes, and it will be interesting to see who it is.
Most probably Moin Khan. He did a good job at Faisalabad. Moin Khan, when he came as a night watchman, he scored 40 odd runs.
Young Moin could not do anything.
Third catch for Lodi.
That was a ball which was quite far away from the batsman. And Akram, who played so well and contributed to a very good partnership.
Qadir, right in front.
That was a simple catch given by Anwar.
345.
That was
Malik.
very, very unfortunate for Amik because he could not avoid this one. He had to
Beautiful
fly.
catch by Logi.
Again, it was excellent catch.
His
Well, the main thing about Logi that he's always alert and he's moving, and I think young players should see him how he try to play it himself.
A very good responsible inning by Ramiz Raja came to an end. Just, one over before the end of the day. That was a very bad luck for Pakistan.
Well, that's very, very unfortunate because he was there.
He has that concentration. He can wait for an hour.
Oh, yes, he can. Yes, sir. Again the cheering. 12:49. And that was very, very close and bowled him.
I think he's been bowled.
Yes, he's out. He left that, and I was about to say very, very close and very dangerous. In fact, it hit the off stump, cut back, He disgusted with himself.
Let's have a look.
Sharply. There he was, leaving that delivery.
Just brush the thumbs. Let's have a look. No.
Vishwanath was out, Karachi, some years ago. Imran bowled him. He was leaving the ball. Naturally, he was taking it quite easily. He didn't realize he was that far away. Then he bowled him. Comprehensively bowled. So the 2 wickets they most wanted, they've got within in under half an hour, Shoaib and Salim Malik. And the man who's got them the wicket is Ian Bishop. So 110 for 4.
Malik is a stroke maker, and he went for his drive.
तो अहम कामयाबियाँ हासिल उनके अपने नुक्ते नज़र से, और पाकिस्तान ने तो बहुत ही कीमती विकेट ज़ाया किए हैं इस आधे घंटे में। इमरान खान बैटिंग करने आए हैं सलीम मलिक की जगह।
Catch it call from Courtney Walsh. Is that Bishop?
No, it's Best, I think so. Best is also there.
That's Devon. It's going to get run, possibly 3. Chase for Desmond Haynes himself, 3 runs. And meet with the enthusiastic approval of the crowd, as you can see. I think also conscious of the fact that they're on television.
Been a very patient knock from him. And that's the 50 of the partnership.
A very valuable partnership for Pakistan.
3 points. चार फील्डर और 5वां विकेट कीपर विकेट के करीब कैचिंग पोजीशन पर।
अनवर की जो टेक्निक है, जैसे मैंने पहले कहा कि उनकी टेक्निक बड़ी अच्छी है। बॉलर के गेंद करने से पहले ही वो थोड़ा सा अपना पैर मूव करते हैं, ये देखें। और
ये मसूद अनवर अपनी विकेट पर मौजूद। मसूद अनवर आउट होकर पवेलियन में वापस, वो अपना हेलमेट लेने इमरान खान के पास गए थे, और ये बॉलिंग चेंज जो पवेलियन एंड से चेंज कर हूपर को कॉलेज एंड पे लाया गया, कारगर साबित हुई डेस्मंड हेन्स की, और मसूद अनवर की विकेट हासिल हुई उन्हें, जबकि एक स्पिन होती हुई बॉल उनके बल्ले के बाहरी किनारे पे लगती हुई गली पे गई, और गली में उनका एक आसान कैच ले लिया गया। बहुत ही शानदार बैटिंग का मुजाहरा करने के बाद और पाकिस्तान को काफ़ी हद तक मुश्किलात से निकालते हुए मसूद अनवर पवेलियन में वापस 177 रन पर पाकिस्तान की ये 5 विकेट गिरी, और वो इस तरह।
काफ़ी अच्छा टर्न हुआ बॉल ये, और पूरा ऊपर गए थे, और उसके साथ साथ जो कैच भी ले गया वो भी बहुत ही काबिल तारीफ। लेफ्ट हैंड पे डाइव मार के टर्न भी हुआ गेंद, और साथ साथ ऊंचा भी आया है, और काफ़ी तेज़ निकला था, और बड़ा अच्छा कैच ऊपर का। एक बहुत ही अच्छी इनिंग का खात्मा जो कि लॉरा ने कैच किया था। बहुत ही जहाराना बैटिंग का मुजाहरा किया अनवर ने, और जो नाइट वॉचमैन आए थे उन्होंने अपनी कारकर्दगी बहुत ही नुमाया तौर से की, इस लिहाज से कि पाकिस्तान उस वक्त 2 विकेट लूज़ कर चुका था, और सुबह के वक्त 2 और, जो कि मेन खिलाड़ी शुएब मोहम्मद और सलीम मलिक। उसके बाद उन्होंने जो बैटिंग एक एंड रोकी थी, यकीनी तौर से मैच सेव करने में इनका बहुत ही बड़ा हाथ है, और एक नौजवान खिलाड़ी के लिए काबिल तारीफ बात।
आने वाले खिलाड़ी जाहिद फजल। खेल के आखिरी लम्हात में एक मरतबा फिर तेजी आई है इस विकेट के गिरने के बाद, और वेस्ट इंडीज के फील्डर्स में काफ़ी हिजानी कैफियत पाई जाती है। 16 मिनट होते हैं, इतनी देर तक विकेट पर रहना मसूद अनवर का। स्लिप में से होती हुई गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन की तरफ जा रही है, और ये 4 रन जाहिद फजल को मिले। 183 5 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर, और जाहिद फजल ने अपना खाता खोला इस 4 रन के साथ।
आउटर एज लेती हुई गेंद ये स्लिप की जानिब, जहां पर
बोल्ड कर दिया जाहिद फजल को। वॉल्श ने गेंद नीची रही, थोड़ा सा अंदर आई, बैट और पैड के दरमियान से होती हुई विकेटों में जा लगी, और इस तरह पाकिस्तान का 6ठा विकेट 187 के स्कोर पर गिरा, जबकि जाहिद फजल बोल्ड आउट हुए वॉल्श की बॉलिंग पर।
सही मायनों में ये ऊपर नहीं गए थे, अपनी जगह खड़े होकर खेले और गेंद को मूव करने की मोहलत दी, इसकी वजह से उनके बैट और पैड के दरमियान में से देखिए पैर का जो मूवमेंट है बड़ा थोड़ा सा, और बल्ले और पैड के दरमियान एक गैप।
सामने से रिप्ले,
और जो अगला पैर है वो भी लाइन से थोड़ा दूर।
पैड और बैट के दरमियान से होती हुई गेंद विकेटों में जा लगी। चाय के वक्त से कुछ अर्सा कबल लंच से पहले पाकिस्तान के 2 खिलाड़ी आउट हुए थे, और लंच और टी के दरमियान भी अब 2 खिलाड़ी आउट हो चुके हैं, जबकि 5 या 6 मिनट बाकी हैं। इस तरह पाकिस्तान की विकेट गिरी। पहली विकेट बगैर किसी स्कोर के, दूसरी विकेट 90 रन पर, तीसरी 107, चौथी 110, पांचवी 177 और छठी 187 रन के स्कोर पर गिरी। 122। और वेस्ट इंडीज अपनी दूसरी इनिंग में 173 रन बनाकर आउट हुई थी। तरफ पाकिस्तान के लिए 346 रन का हदफ मुकर्रर हुआ था। कवर्स की तरफ खेल कर एक और रन बनाया, और ये ओवर थ्रो पांच रन मिले इमरान खान को। 47 इमरान खान 219, पाकिस्तान 6 खिलाड़ियों के नुकसान पर। लारा ने रन आउट करने की कोशिश की थी इमरान को।
And a deep square leg being placed, which is Lara, indicative that Ambrose may well bounce to Imran, but he may well fire a yorker into him as well. Got to be a little careful there. 2, 3, 6 for 6. Very wisely, he leaves that short pitch delivery well alone, because there is a long leg.
But we have, I think, the educator have to consider all the aspects.
Slow ball, cracked through the covers. It's going to be 4 runs.
Well, Wasim also batted well in the first inning, and of course he bowled very well in both the innings. And so far, he has done a tremendous job with 21 runs.
When I say Anwar, I think he should be given a prize of endurance.
Yes, I
Courage.
think he definitely deserves that. Definitely, I think for a young player who has got a first match to play against such a big side. Well, of course, there's another question. Well, there's another question, who will be man of the series as well?
Man of the match, I think it would be between Hooper, Bishop for his bowling, Akram for his all-round performance, and Imran.
Well, they are strong candidates.
Marshall, 19 overs, 5 maidens, none for 48.
And especially a young player playing the side.
That one lifted, and Imran drew his bat away. Took it on the right shoulder.
Nasty one. Came quicker out the pitch.
Imran's got it fairly badly. If you see there where he's holding his arm,
Apologies.
and the physio should be running on to the field. And Haynes shaking the hands, and he's called it a day. Well, I think Haynes finally said that enough is enough. And Pakistan win at Karachi, West Indies at Faisalabad. Here, a very honorable draw. In the West Indies, when Pakistan went there, it was the same story. Pakistan winning the first test, the second the draw, the third the West Indies won. These two great sides haven't played a 5-match test series for a long time to really decide who is the better team. Well, there it is. I think Imran has led the side once again with great courage, great inspiration, wonderful qualities of leadership, saved the game for Pakistan. But I will not forget that it's a team effort. It's not the effort of an individual. It's the effort of the team, and the way Anwar, Ramiz, Shoaib, Akram, all of them played today clearly shows the team is united, the team is one. And let's watch the replays. That's Shoaib bowled by Bishop, the first wicket to fall.
That was a fine ball which came back, and Shoaib tried to leave the ball, but he was not there.
And that's Salim Malik, a very casual shot indeed, and that really got Pakistan in trouble. But then Imran came in, and since then, here is the man who did so much for Pakistan. Bat and pad edge caught by Hooper, or rather caught by Lara, and off the bowling of Hooper. That's the wicket the West Indians had to wait till the 14th to get, and he was out for 37. And then Fazal bowled between bat and pad by Walsh, and at that point Pakistan looked in trouble. 187, Zaid Fazal was out, and then Akram and Imran came together. So we are now waiting for the man of the match award.
Sayyid Fakr Imam, and accompanying him is the General Manager for Pakistan Tobacco Company, Mr. N.S. Hamid. We will request the players of both the teams to please come to the ground. To come to the ground. We will also request the West Indian cricket team to please come to the ground for the Wills man of the match prize distribution. Pakistan Tobacco Company. We have seen some outstanding performance from both the sides. Wasim Akram taking 9 for 89, and while batting he scored 38 in the first inning and 21 not out in the second inning. And for the West Indians, Hooper scored 134 in the first inning and 49 in the second inning, and also took 1 wicket. And the educators has decided the Wills man of the match will go to Carl Hooper. We also have the Wills man of the match, Wills man of the series for Pakistan. We have seen some outstanding performances from the Pakistan side. Wasim Akram taking 21 wickets, Waqar Yunus 16, and Salim Malik scored 285 runs. And the Wills man of the series for Pakistan goes to Wasim Akram. Wills man of the series for West Indies. There were some outstanding performances. Ambrose taking 14 wickets, Haynes scoring 198, Hooper scoring 230 in the series, but the Wills man of the series goes to Bishop. So we thank you, the chief guest. So ladies and gentlemen, the test series, Wills test series between Pakistan and West Indies came to an end with the series drawing, Pakistan winning the first test match at Karachi, and the West Indies winning the second test match at Faisalabad, and the third test match at the Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore, ending in a draw. We have seen some outstanding cricket throughout the day, and especially a tremendous fight back for the Pakistan batting, especially by Imran Khan, an unbeaten 58 for a captain's inning, and some fine batting by Masood Anwar, Shoaib Mohammad, and Ramiz Raja. So there is no more international cricket in Pakistan for some time. England A is going to visit Pakistan very soon. So till then, we'll say Khuda Hafiz and God bless you all.